Just try for one day. The hardest part about achieving a goal is actually starting. People tend to think that the process of actually doing stuff to get you towards your goal is the hardest part, but people don't realize that actually making the initial first step is the most difficult. The reason behind this is because we tend to self sabotage and put off things that will aid us into actually achieving our goals. We will always come up with excuses and false reasons for why we cannot start or begin to achieve our goals. People tend to put off things longer than it'll actually take to achieve or do the task. But if you would attack the task and get it done, it would be easier. We don't realize how big of a step actually making the start towards achieving our goals can have. We tend to think that starting is the smallest part of it, but it has a huge part in the whole picture. Because, yes, you do have to push yourself every day to keep attacking the goal, but without that initial step, you're never in a position to actually get the goal done. Most people, when it comes to attacking a huge goal they have, never actually start and end up putting it off for excuse after excuse after excuse. But if you can start, you can put yourself ahead of most people. Thinking about the goal is not attacking the task. Action beats thought every time. The person who effectively acts on what they want will always win over the person who thinks and thinks about the process to attack the goal. We tend to get analysis paralysis where we enable ourselves to think about the process and think through what we want to do and how we want to do it before we actually attack the task. But if we could rearrange our behaviors and think less and do more, we will achieve a lot more. Actually starting makes you realize how easy achieving and attacking your goals really can be. Every day you attack your goal, it becomes a little bit easier because it's exactly what you did the day before and exactly what you'll do the next day. The task does get easier every day, but you have to do it over and over. But that initial step is what is hard. And you never know, just trying that one day can change your life. You can fall in love with the process and you can find a newfound love for your goal or whatever you want. And it makes the whole world of difference in your life. But as humans, we are so rooted in routine and habit that the unfamiliar becomes scary and daunting. But if we can get over that initial thought and just attack, we will be so much more successful in achieving our goals. There's a quote from Kanye. There's a man that believes he can, and there's a man that believes he can't, and they're both right. If we start to think less that we cannot do something and believe that we can and start acting on these thoughts, we can prove to ourselves that achieving anything and accomplishing things are easy. Believing that you can is way more profitable than believing that you can't. You don't gain anything from believing that you can't do something. All you do is lose self confidence and make it harder for yourself to achieve your goals. But if you believe, you can make it easier for yourself to build confidence and actually attack these goals. Just trying one day can change your life, whether that be in the gym or starting a new channel or starting a new business. It can drastically change your life day by day and overall self belief in what you can achieve in this life. Like me, for example, if I didn't believe that I could start and act on making a channel and creating content, I would have never been here. But starting that one day has changed my thought process on what I can accomplish. Believing in myself is way more profitable than me sitting here thinking about how I should attack the task and achieve my goals or whatever it is. And I don't condone quitting, but trying that one day and seeing how you feel can make you realize if this is something you actually want to do. It shows that if this is a thing you actually want to pursue and if you can really do it to achieve your goal. If you can't, then that one day was all you needed to know that you cannot have whatever you wanted. I'm not saying this to put anybody down, but it's the reality of it. Just trying that one day can really change your life. So I inspire you. Just try one day. It's been a short video, but I have to get some things in order before I can start pumping out content as long as possible. But I hope this video was enlightening of some sort, and hopefully you start to have day one instead of one day. But other than that, it's been your boy ETP. I'll see you guys in the next one.